Fires downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the returner is stopped. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Wide open spaces. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the screen, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Bringing the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's caught. It's Morrison. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Direct snap. Ran through the contact. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boston College will send out the punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Catch in the middle, it's Sims. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Pettis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Zips it out to his man. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pettis. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They punted away on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Grabs behind the line. It's Godet. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Akers. Stands in and takes the hit. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit, you cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Here's the pressure.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Running back searching for a hole. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sims. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Working that left side now. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Boston College. How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by a field goal over UMass. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They boot it away on 4th down. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's Akers. Gets it out fast. Knocked off his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Right back to the well. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. The hand to the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. After run, now throw. Using the quick game. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Pettis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
To the air, it's Clinton. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Pulled and fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Grab near the marker. It's Pettis. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day, but will carried away with that roughing penalty. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Clinton. Quick strike complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 3rd down play from the gun. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Snatches it on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Akers. Makes the grab on the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Godet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Boston College will send out the punt team. What a terrible, terrible shame. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Clinton. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Gives him the big stiff arm. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Akers. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
This Boston College offense has it working. They're going back to the ground. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Finds his big tight end. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Clinton. It's complete. Good, solid tackle. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of first down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So just do on the same day and make it
Leaves
hard.
it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Clinton. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
I'm assuming you have to sleep console.
Holding penalties, the ultimate
Yes.
drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Yes.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Yes.
Makes the grab. It's Sims. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push out this lead in the fourth quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive second win of the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick release on the RPO. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Got it in the middle, it's Pettis. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Morrison. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They go to the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Working that wide receiver screen. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. A shot toward the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. They'll test the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it behind the line. It's Godet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Akers. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Complete in the middle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. From the gun. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He's going for the big play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Snap it to the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give as they work on that clock. He's got enough to give Boston College the 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.